following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making its way to the ring, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable!
Yeah, y'all heard it right. Chad Gable making his way down the ring in this championship tournament for the United States Championship. But who is he going to be facing? Stay tuned to find out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and smash that subscribe button if you ain't done it already. Uh-oh. The phenomenal AJ Styles. Y'all see that gear? Yeah. Hold on now. Represent that Bullet Club. Come on now.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be pretty damn interesting. Wait till y'all see the competitors we got in this tournament. I'm excited to see how these matchups are gonna go. Make sure y'all comment and let me know what y'all want me to do for future tournaments. What title do y'all want me to see put on the line? Who do y'all want to see involved in the next tournament? Right now we got Chad Gable versus AJ Styles. Who is going to advance to the next round? Chad Gable, AJ Styles. Let's get to it. Uh-oh. Starting off with that tie-up. Let's see who's gonna get the, Chad Gable overpowering AJ Styles, wrapping him up. Y'all just gonna have a hug fest or what? Come on now, there we go. AJ Styles working his way around. Chad Gable, this your forte. Uh-oh. Headlock takeover by AJ Styles. Now he got him in a little headlock. Come on now. Got him squirming around. Chad Gable, I know you better than this. This ain't what y'all be practicing on. An American made. Ain't this what y'all work on all day. There we go. Back to the feet. AJ Styles still got control. Chad Gable trying to fight his way out, but he ain't got too much going on. Okay, now he using his strength. There we go. A little bit of a standing anaconda vice or something like that. Yeah, now he working that shoulder. There we go. Chad Gable, use that experience, my boy. AJ Styles working his way around. Okay, this is more of a technical match than I expected. We're starting off with some technicalities. AJ Styles working that shoulder and that elbow. Stretching it out. Pause. Alright, now Chad Gable taking over. Got him in the head. Like, I was not expecting this shit to be so damn technical. I mean, I guess I should have with Chad Gable being involved, but come on. My boy AJ Styles a little more fast-paced. There we go. First strike in the goddamn match. Straight out the ring is crazy. Straight back in. What does Chad Gable got going on? Irish whip into the ropes. Gets behind. Ooh, nice German suplex. More like a dragon suplex. He landed on the back of that neck. AJ Styles with a kick counter. Bring him back up on his feet. Tying him up. They back at it again. Who getting it now? AJ Styles drag. Oh, no, look like Chad Gable got the strength. Pushing AJ Styles into the ropes. Referee got to break it up. Okay. Kick to the gut. Chad Gable playing a little dirty. Oh, my God. Front flip heel kick right to that noggin. Going for that 3 count. Only got the 1. AJ Styles still in the fight. Chad Gable, what you going to do next? Uh-oh. Pop up. Little monkey flip almost. Focusing on the arm. Torso to back. Calling him up on his feet. And boy, AJ Styles already looked like he done been through it. Getting dragged right back to them ropes. Chad Gable taking control. What is he? Oh my God! Throwing him right over that goddamn top rope. Chad Gable looked like he got this match in the bag already. Referee starts to count. Keep in mind, we got a 20 count just in case, because we don't want to see no count out. We don't want to see a count out. So we're giving the competitors more time to get back in that ring. Chad Gable off the top rope with a drop kick. Nasty work. Focusing on that arm now. Back to the submission. That's how you do it. Striker like AJ Styles got to wear those limbs down, but AJ got out of it. Chad Gable showing that athleticism. Nice little head scissor takedown. Back inside the ring, AJ Styles on the ground outside the ring. Referee continuing the count at 3. Trying to tell AJ Styles to get on his feet and get back in his ring. If AJ loses by count out, Chad Gable advances in the tournament. AJ Styles focusing on the crowd. Not the best move. Chad Gable doing the same thing. Was it a trick? A trap by AJ Styles? Waiting for him to get down. Chad Gable not going for it, but AJ Styles with the counter. Look like he's going for that calf crusher maybe? Not rope break. AJ Styles, you got to be smarter than that, my boy. I know you got some more experience than that. But he outside that ring, waiting on that apron. Chad Gable struggling to get back on his feet. Making some distance. AJ Styles forced to get back in the ring. Nice little takedown. Nice kick to the head or the body, wherever that landed. Tried to go for a strike. Chad Gable didn't get it. There go the chop to the chest. Now we got a little slugfest going on back and forth to see who's the stronger man. Chop, punch, chop, punch. Chad Gable calling for it. AJ Styles tried to deliver Chad Gable with a counter, then follows up with a slap. AJ Styles following back with a fucking strike. Back and forth with these niggas. AJ Styles not going for it. Got a strike and a slap. Chad Gable backing up. Okay, not straight hockey fight. Slugging it the fuck out. Knuckle to face. Hazam attack. God damn, both men giving it they all. First round in this fucking tournament. First match. Nice roll up. Chad Gable showing that technical prowess. Only got the 1 count. AJ Styles resilient as fuck. Look at Chad Gable's face as he just get German suplex. Right back on his feet. AJ Styles attacking the knee, knocking him down. Both men laid out. Chad Gable holding the knee. AJ Styles holding his head. Both battered and beaten. But it feels like the match is just getting started. AJ Styles pounding on the beaten face of Chad Gable. Look like we got a little blood there. Let's look at the face. Pop up. Couldn't get all of it. Chad Gable's fighting out of it on the shoulders of AJ Styles. Look at the face of Chad Gable. The combination of blood and bruises. Showing y'all how bad they want to win this United States Championship tournament. Irish whip into the ropes. AJ Styles ducks under. Another takedown by AJ Styles to Chad Gable. Smartly rolling his way out of the ring. But AJ Styles not giving him a chance to breathe. Now focusing on them legs. Keep in mind there is still count out, but it does go up to 20. A little more time for the competitors to get back in the ring. AJ Styles focusing on that arm, but Chad Gable gets the elbow counter. Got him in a dominator position and drops him right on his head with a nice DDT. Outside the ring, you know that don't feel good. Now throwing him into the corner of the table. Making everybody get out of the way. Hope Chad Gable don't forget about the match and pick up a chair. Or lose to count out. German suplex coming right outside the ring, but he doesn't let go. Chad Gable still holding on. Another German suplex. Is he going for the whole trifecta? Last German suplex. AJ Styles is getting tossed around like dirty fucking laundry. Chad Gable making his way to the top rope. The referee is now at 8. Diving elbow drop off the top rope to the outside of the ring onto the back of AJ Styles. I know that doesn't feel good, but AJ Styles fights through. Irish whip counter. Now Chad Gable's in the ring as well as AJ Styles. AJ Styles dragging Chad Gable, but Chad Gable fights out of it. Elbows to the torso. Taking control. AJ Styles counters. Irish whip. Another takedown, focusing on that lower back. Now he's calling for Chad Gable to get onto his feet. What does AJ Styles have planned? Dragging him into the corner. Drives his face into the turnbuckle. Got him up. Looks like he's going for a corner suplex. Destroying the back of Chad Gable. Nice elbow drop. Once again, focusing on that back. Gonna be a lot very hard for Chad Gable to do those suplexes with a hurt back. Frog splash from AJ Styles, but he gets none of it as Chad Gable is fired up, back on his feet. Focusing on that ankle, but AJ Styles with a nice kick to the face to counter. Chad Gable using the corner, the ropes to get back on his feet. AJ Styles, nice clothesline to the back of the neck. And focusing on the back of the head with that knee, rolling him over, going for the cover, forearm in the face, 2 count. But Chad Gable kicks out right before the 3. These men are fighting for their life. Trying to advance in this tournament. AJ Styles sizing him up. Looks like he's setting up for that Styles clash. Is he going to get all of it? God damn, drops some flats, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles advances in the United States Championship Tournament, knocking Chad Gable off the bracket. What a fucking match, though. Chad Gable gave a hell of a fight. AJ Styles was the one who came up triumphant, though. Look at the highlights. Very explosive. Started off slow. Started off a real technical fight. But man, did these boys put on a fucking banger. Chat, what are y'all thinking? What do y'all think? Now, AJ Styles advances. Let's see who he will be facing next in this United States Championship Tournament.
Here is your winner, the
AJ Styles and Chad Gable put on a fucking banger. AJ Styles advances in the United States Championship Tournament. And we are on to the next round of the tournament. And who do we have first? None other than Wes Lee. A lot of competition in this tournament. Y'all saw how that first match went. Let's see if Wes Lee can bring the fire. Now, who is going to be Wes Lee's competition? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Mad Dragon. Yeah, this is going to be a fight right here. We got a banger on our hands, baby. Now, if y'all know Ilya Dragunov, y'all know this boy brings a goddamn level of intensity like no other. And Wesley, fast-paced like no other. So we gonna see how this goes. Intensity versus straight, fast-paced, high-flying action. Who advances into the tournament? Boy got that goddamn look in his eye. Wesley, the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Let's get it started. Starting up. Elbow and collar tie up. Headlock. Wesley taking advantage. Taking over. Ilya Dragunov, Irish whip, pushing Wesley off. Now he's just watching that man. Tried to go for a chop, but missed. Wesley. Ooh, nice roll up. Going for the cover. Couldn't even get the one. That was on the referee. Seemed like he took too long to register what was going on. Double axe handle into the back of the neck. Picking Ilya up on his feet. Wesley taking over, controlling the arm. Nice little submission, but the rope break. Not paying attention to where he is. Now Wesley on the apron. Ilya Dragunov getting up on his feet. Wesley taking flight. Nice drop kick to the face. Stomping that body. Ilya Dragunov on his feet, working the arm, dropping Wesley on his face. Nice double axe handle to the back. Tried to go for a kick. Wesley counters, driving the knees into the chest. Nice little back and forth battle already. Nice elbow drop to the chest. Wesley focusing on that torso already. Picking him up. Ripcord, knee right to that chin. That'll knock your lights out if you ain't strong enough. But the Mad Dragon is definitely strong enough. Wesley, top rope, calling Ilya to his feet. Nice flying cross body to height. Told y'all, Wesley, fast pace, high flying, and right now he is proving me right. Ilya Dragunov, don't sleep on him, no. We know he's gonna bring that intensity. Wesley calling Ilya up to his feet. Spin, nice kick to the face. Ilya Dragunov ain't looking so good right now, rolling his way out of the ring. With Wesley following, Ilya counters, nice kick to the gut. Maybe changing the momentum, not really. Wesley with a knee to the gut, kick to the gut. Setting up for a power bomb. Nah, he got a nice Canadian destroyer. Wesley bringing Ilya back into the ring, hitting that 3 count. Ilya dodges. Wesley dodges, using that speed once again. What we talking about, that high intense speed. Or that fast paced speed, I should say. Ilya now with a counter. Ilya changing the tides. Disgusting clothesline. Almost took Wesley's goddamn dreads off. Wesley with a counter of his own, kick to the gut. Dragunov holding on. Wesley with an elbow to the face, going for that apron DDT. That's one of the hardest parts of the ring. Ilya Dragunov got to be rubbing the top of that biscuit. I know he's feeling that pain. Wesley is not stopping the attack. Stomps all over the body. Referee starts to count. Wesley gets Ilya back to his feet, dragging him back in the ring. Wesley slides back in. Back in that corner, calling Ilya to his feet again. Back with that spin and the kick. He connects a second time. Is he going to go for the cover? No, he cannot. Ilya Dragunov slides out of the ring. Both men back inside. Wesley with a strong right hand. Ilya counters with an elbow. Now he's got the waist. Irish whip into the ropes. Ilya hops over. Nice! Torpedo Moscow out of nowhere. Wesley just might be knocked out. This early in the match, could it really be over? Got the 2 count, but Wesley gets the shoulder up. Oh my God. Nice elbow drop to the back. Ilya Dragunov looking fired up. The fans are feeling it. Wesley dodges. Nice kick to the face from Ilya. Not caring about the dodge or the speed of Wesley. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Could he be going for the cover? Nope. Flips him right on his back and drops the elbow into the face with the H-bomb. Is he going to go for the cover? He goes for it. Got the 1, got the 2, got the 3. Ilya Dragunov puts Wesley down and advances in the United States Championship Tournament. That was an interesting fight. It looked like Wesley had it in the beginning, but let's check out these highlights. It was Ilya Dragunov who ended up coming out on top, bringing that intensity, putting an end to Wesley.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
The Mad Dragon brings the fight, and he advances in the tournament where he will face AJ Styles. That is going to be a banger. Next match of the tournament. You already know we had to put Kurt Angle in here. Yeah. Come on now. The Wrestling Machine. Talked about intensity. Can't even have that conversation without mentioning Kurt Angle. So we had to throw him in this tournament. Can Kurt Angle get his hands on the United States Championship? Can he advance past the first round? We're gonna find out today. Come on now. What's a tournament without an underdog? Yeah, I know y'all wasn't expecting this matchup, but it is what it is. What's a tournament without an underdog? Might be some people that come close, but I don't think Javon Evans has faced anybody like Kurt Angle. But to be fair, I don't think Kurt Angle has faced anybody like Javon Evans. So we're going to see how this match goes. Kurt Angle. Young OG Javon Evans. Get into it. Javon Evans starting fast pace, flying forearm to the face for Kurt Angle. Nice counter. Going straight into that technical, that bag he has, that technical bag, but Javon Evans quickly counters. I don't know if this is a smart move. Kurt Angle's forte, but Javon Evans seems like he's getting the upper hand. Got the waist on lock, but Kurt Angle counters, taking over. Nice little headlock, working that chin. Knees into the back. Ooh, stomping on the face. Kurt Angle starting off early with the disrespect. Probably don't like the idea of the young OG challenging him. Okay. Fighting for control. Javon Evans getting the upper hand on Kurt Angle. Pushes him into the ropes. Referee got to break it up. Clean breakup. Okay. Javon Evans showing respect to the OG, the real OG, Kurt Angle. Back at it again, fighting for control. Javon Evans once again getting the upper hand on Kurt Angle. I'm fucking shocked. Nice clean breakup again. Javon Evans showing more respect. dragging Kurt Angle into the ropes, but Kurt Angle fights out of it. Focusing on that torso. Irish whip into the ropes. Kurt Angle, belly-to-belly position. Javon Evans counters. Karate chop that bald nigga right in the neck. Nice strike. Kick straight to the face. The head all over. Going for the cover. One. Kurt Angle kicks out too early. Nice little combo, but it ain't enough to keep Kurt Angle down. Kurt Angle counters. Javon tries to get him up to his feet. Moonsault from Kurt Angle gets Javon. Okay, Kurt Angle matching the high-flying style of Javon Evans. Technically, Kurt Angle started it in this match. Elbow to the head. Getting Javon on his feet, but Javon sweeps him, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Now focusing on the legs, but a counter from Kurt Angle pushing him off. Javon using the ropes to get back on his feet. Kurt Angle patiently watching, bringing him up to the top. Got him up in the corner. What is Kurt Angle planning? Making his way to the top. Got a nice top rope angle slam this early in the match, doing heavy damage, going for the cover. This might be it. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2 count, almost the 3, but Javon Evans kick out. Still got that fighter in him, got that dog in him. He ain't going out that early. He may be the underdog, but he ain't going out like that. Kurt Angle, nice right hand, following up with a left and a shoulder tackle, showing that strength advantage over Javon Evans. Now trying to drag him maybe to the center of the ring, possibly for a cover. Nope. Focusing on that ankle, but Javon Evans with a nice enziguri kick to the face. Moonsault, but didn't get much of it. Kurt Angle's back on his feet. Javon Evans feeling that pain in his gut. Nice power slam by Kurt Angle. A scoop slam, I should say. Making his way to the top rope. Kurt Angle doing most of the hot flying in this match. Kurt Angle sizing him up, top rope, shoulder tackle, but Javon Evans with a counter gets a scoop slam of his own. Match so damn exciting, I can't speak English. Nice kick to the back, Javon Evans. Trying to pick up the pace, change the tides of the match. Springboard off the top rope, goes for that moonsault again, but cannot get it. Javon Evans might have to stay on the ground for this match. Kurt Angle's looking like the real high flyer in this one. Now a bunch of strikes, heavy right hands, drops Javon Evans, going for the cover. 1, 2. Javon Evans with the kick out. Kurt Angle, you see the frustration building, now focusing on the arms, going for the cover again, putting his feet on the ropes. Referee just doesn't see it. Javon Evans not going for that. Don't even let him get the 1. Kurt Angle rocked him in the face. German suplex, my God. Tossed him the fucking distance. Calling him up on his feet. Just throwing them right hands, heavy as hell. Destroying the back of Javon Evans, but Javon Evans with a counter. Over the rope, got him on the apron, elbow to the face. Leaping over that top rope with the DDT on the apron. Hardest part of the ring, and Kurt Angle is bald. No cushion protecting that head. Now focusing on the arm. Dropping it into the mat. That's an awkward position for the shoulder. Referee starting to count. Remember, the count goes to 20, giving the competitors more time to avoid the count out. Now focusing on the knee. Javon Evans getting smart. You want to take Kurt Angle down? Get him where he can't have his strength. Focus on them legs. Driving him into the steel steps. Kurt Angle back on his feet. Javon Evans with an Irish whip counter. Throwing him to the ground. Kurt back on his feet again. Nice right hand elbow counter to Javon. Or from Javon. Ooh, nice. Roll him over. Nice kick to the face. Fast-paced action from Javon. Gave Kurt Angle no time to think, react, nothing. Nice cutter. Nice cutter from Javon Evans to Kurt Angle on the outside of the ring, but you got to get him inside if you want that cover. Kurt Angle changing the tides of the match. Referee is at 8. Count goes to 20. These fellas still need to get in that ring. Kurt Angle is inside. Javon Evans, dazed and confused, lay it out outside the ring. Referee's at 11, calling for Javon to get back in. Javon looked like he's knocking the cobwebs off or what? Focusing on the crowd. You need to get back in the ring. You're going to cost yourself this match. Is Javon Evans backing out? Does Kurt Angle have Javon Evans scared to get back in the ring? Nope. Javon Evans not going for that. Nice drop kick. Knocks Kurt Angle down. Did you see the blood dripping down the face? That is not going to help Kurt Angle. Going for the cover. 2. but doesn't get all of it. That should have put him down. I'm not gonna lie, looked like Kurt Angle was sleeping. Von Evans back with that moonsault. This time he lands it. Not going for the cover. Kurt Angle smartly using the ropes to hide and get some cover. Catch his breath, back to his feet. Kurt Angle gets the counter. Nice forearm to the face of Javon Evans. Moves out of the way. Javon Evans, nice leg kick. Going for more strikes to the face. Another strike that looked like it put Kurt Angle to sleep. Kurt Angle with the counter. These boys are striking, focusing on the ankle. What is this Kurt Angle has going on? The ankle lock is locked in, but Javon Evans grabs the rope. Smart. This match is going back and forth. Kurt Angle with a moonsault of his own. Did you see the fucking height? 1, 2, is it over? Kurt Angle gets the dub with a high-flying move on Javon Evans. Oh my God. That was a hell of a match. I'm gonna let the highlights speak because, wow. Javon Evans gave everything he had in that match, but it was the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle, who came out on top and advances. That, like I said, was a banger. Last match of the first round in this United States Championship tournament. Who do we have here? Aleister Black. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Golden Standard. Try not to be biased in this tournament. You know, may the best man win, but if I have to say who I'm rooting for, it will be this man right here, Shelton Benjamin. I feel like he's gonna do great in this tournament. I feel like he's gonna win it all. That's who I'm hoping for. But we saw these other matches. He's definitely got a fight on his hands. Let's see if he can even get past the first round. Aleister Black, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin starting off strong. Nice clothesline to Aleister Black. Tried to go for the knee to the torso. Couldn't get it. Aleister Black got out of the way. Spinning back fist. Couldn't get that either. Now Shelton Benjamin trying to take control. Got the waist lock. Aleister Black trying to fight his way out. Shelton Benjamin too strong. Taking over. Still holding on. Nice. Dropping him on his stomach. Benjamin showing that wrestling experience. Okay. Nice little alligator roll, picking him up. Tossing him like dirty laundry. Shelton Benjamin showing that strength. Now dropping that knee into the torso. Shelton Benjamin taking over in this match. Got the upper hand. Looks like it's going at the pace that he wants it. Aleister Black tried to go for that clothesline, but Shelton Benjamin stopped him. Now they fighting for control. Shelton Benjamin showing that strength, got the headlock. Not only does he have the strength, but he has the wrestling advantage as well. That wrestling background, that amateur wrestling background. Got that headlock in. Aleister Black, Irish whip. Sizing him up, nice knee to the gut. Ooh, moonsault, springboard moonsault. Shelton Benjamin almost got the 2 count, but Aleister Black, well, Shelton Benjamin kicked out. Aleister Black, another springboard move, crossbody this time. Is he going to go for another cover? Looks like he felt that one. Stomp to the gut. Aleister Black just bringing it to Shelton Benjamin this time. Shelton Benjamin with a counter, but he didn't have enough time to think. Clothesline to the throat. Ooh, nice right hand. Tried to go for another one, but Shelton Benjamin countered. Got out of the way of that. Fighting for control again. Shelton Benjamin overpowering Aleister Black once again, pushing him into the ropes. Referee has to break it up. Shelton Benjamin, of course he wasn't going to go clean. Representing that Hurt Business, the Hurt Syndicate. Aleister Black with another springboard, this time off the top rope. Moonsault to Shelton Benjamin. Aleister Black is all fired up, sizing up Shelton Benjamin. It's not looking good for him. Oh my God, Black mask to that bald head. Shelton Benjamin just might be asleep. Early in the match, the 1, the 2, Shelton Benjamin kicks out right before the 3. Aleister Black now picking Shelton Benjamin up to his feet. Knees, nice combination, strike after strike, sits him on his ass and then drops the knees on him. Now sitting down watching the crowd. Is Aleister Black farming in the middle of a match with Shelton Benjamin. The cover, the 2. Once again, Shelton Benjamin kicks out right before the 3. Aleister Black is not stopping with the strikes. Relentless assault. Making his way up to the top rope. Aleister Black really taking flight this match. Top rope stomp to the gut. The force coming down on the stomach of Shelton Benjamin. That's nothing but real pain. Calling him up to his feet. Springboard again. That Shelton Benjamin gets out of the way. Can he change the tides of this match? Irish whip. Nice scoop slam. Bringing the damage to the back of Aleister Black. Shelton Benjamin waiting for Aleister Black to get on his feet. Leaning on those ropes. Shelton Benjamin tried to go for the clothesline, but Aleister Black faked him out, tossing him out of the ring. Aleister Black has basically had the match in the bag this whole time. Shit. Aleister Black on that top rope, sizing up Shelton. Knees to the shoulders, to the face. Aleister Black has really been in his bag today. Not looking so good for Shelton Benjamin. Back in the ring, Aleister Black sizing up Shelton once again. Got him in the corner. Knee to the side of the head. That might be it. The force of that knee might have put Shelton Benjamin asleep, but it wasn't enough. Right before the 3, once again, Shelton Benjamin with a counter. Looks like he's getting fired up. Clothesline after clothesline. Ducks under. Flying clothesline. Shelton Benjamin changing the tides of the match. Going for those German suplexes. He got the first one. Still holding on. Second German suplex locked in. Still holding on. And he got the third German suplex. Dropping Aleister Black right on the back of the head and neck. Trying to bring him into the center of the ring. Get him away from those ropes. Rolling him over. Going for the cover. Is it enough? 1, 2. Almost the 3. Aleister Black kicks out. Shelton Benjamin. Oh, nice jumping flatliner. That might be it. Completely off guard. Aleister Black still got that fight in him. It wasn't enough. Shelton Benjamin frustrated. You gotta know he has not done enough. Aleister Black has been bringing the fight to Shelton. Shelton has to bring the fight to Aleister. Aleister was going for another springboard. Shelton Benjamin stopped him. Reverse DDT right on the back of that head. Tried to go for that super kick. Couldn't get all of it. Aleister caught the foot and flipped. Shelton knees him in the fucking face. Shelton Benjamin, who is a great striker. I don't know if going strike for strike is something you want to do against Aleister Black, because that spinning, jumping knee he just gave him was beautiful. Shelton Benjamin pushing Aleister off. This might be what Shelton needs. Aleister Black making his way into the corner. Shelton goes for the knee but couldn't get it. You know that knee from Shelton is something crucial as well. Another German suplex from Shelton to Aleister. Beautifully delivered. Nice punches to the head and body. Shelton had Aleister in the corner, but Aleister counters. Aleister's taking steps back. Running up. Ooh, flying forearm right to the face of Shelton Benjamin. Going for that cover. Is it enough to keep Shelton down? The 2 count. Ooh, almost the 3, but Shelton Benjamin is still fighting. The last match in this first round of the tournament is cooking. Who is going to advance to go for the United States Championship? As Shelton Benjamin goes for the counter, driving his face into that thick top rope. Making his way up to the top turnbuckle. Shelton Benjamin ready to take flight. Flying shoulder tackle to the body of Aleister Black. Bringing him up to his feet. Going for that T-bone suplex. Got the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shelton Benjamin gets the win over Aleister Black after a brutal fight. Most of that match looked like it was leaning towards Aleister Black. Definitely had me worried. It was a non-stop relentless assault from Aleister Black, but Shelton Benjamin proved they really do hurt people and they can dish it out and take it. Shelton Benjamin came out on top. Check out the highlights.
Of hurt. If your career needs a boost, man, I can get you some work. Going up against the syndicate, suicide, I promise you'll fail. You're probably better off trying to learn to read Japanese and Braille. You don't know what you're dealing with. Grizzle vets, it'll grind your gears. The squad is hard, all battle scarred. Everybody got cauliflower ears. Heavyweights in Delamay suits step aside when we're arriving. Syndicate, we don't sing and dance. We ain't down with shucking and jiving.
Here's your winner.
Shelton Benjamin picks up the dub, and I don't know, y'all, that might have been a match of the night. Y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think in the comments. That's gonna end off night 1. Y'all stay tuned for night 2, because y'all see we got a banger tournament on our hands. Shelton Benjamin advances. Then we got Ilya Dragunov, who also advances, as well as AJ Styles.